Welcome back to another beautiful winter day in the garden. I've transplanted my spinach, so hopefully that's gonna be jamming for us. Now it's time to put this irrigation system in, and it's been sitting there for a while and I've been itching to give it a test. Let's set out our stands, and the irrigation system is just there. Let's pick it up and see what we can do. We've got first blueberries. So let's open one of these kits and have a look what we get. Now we've got this bag. Pressure reduced size in, 30 meters of line, some clamps, and then instructions. So the instructions say to put these at 30 centimeters apart. My beds are 75 centimeters, 30 inches, meaning I need 3 lines. So this one of these kits should do all of my 3 little raised garden beds. I'll try to do it all in one line because I'll be watering the whole garden anyway. So let's unpack this and set one up, and hopefully this will do what it's supposed to do. Okay.
Yep.
So what I'll try to do here is put this line up and down 3 times, and I'll fix it to here and drill a hole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 3 lines up and down. I'm gonna fix this here with the T-piece to go into the other lines. Probably drill the hole here into the ground for the water to come in. So let's set out the line and see how we go. Now it's a bit harder with all the plants in here, but I think it should be okay. There's definitely not enough of these little staples or brackets in there, so I've got some made up. These are actually from my old greenhouse. These are the ones that I made for my trellising system that I'm taking down, so these will help definitely with the plants that are already in here. It's a bit hard and you probably need a few more staples to get it in there. Now I've got these plumber's pipes for cutting the plastic plumber's pipes. This is the last emitter here, and there is one here. What I'll do is I'll cut straight in the middle or a little bit further this way, and this is what came with it. You bend the pipe, and this is how you stop it from leaking. So this is one bed. I will definitely stop doing the other ones because it's a bit hard with all the plants in there. I'll probably do the beetroot bed but not the carrot bed, and also I want to test it out how it works. So this should be how you stop it from watering. I'll just pin it down here and now before I start drilling any holes in there, I'll just run a hose over the fence so I can see whether it's working or not. For the test of it, I'll just screw this hose fitting onto the pressure valve and just plug it in here, push it in here, just so we can check it out if it's working. I'll run a little hose and we'll see whether it's good or not. Let's get the water ready on this. Now this is what we've got. The emitters are squirting water out. Seems to work just fine. I'm thinking whether I leave one loop like this or whether I do 3 loops. I think one should be fine for now. The back is definitely holding water, which is good. There's the last emitter just here now. Trying to turn these up is a bit of a challenge. It says on there that they have something that it stops from dirt going in, so it shouldn't be a problem what way they turned around. Now I'll be trying to test this a bit more, and I'll keep you up to date. I don't think I'll set up the timer at this stage, but this definitely works. So I have actually left the line a little bit longer here, so in case I want to actually do 3 lines. But I honestly don't think I need the 3 lines to keep them separately, because I want to water the whole bed. I'll probably leave it. I'm gonna try to run my irrigation system through here under these wood chips. I'll be putting lines without holes in here and splitting them up, just probably one here, and then when I get to the next bed somewhere there, and then to the next bed somewhere there, and I'll drill a hole in here and feed them through here. At this stage this is actually working quite good. Now I've just done this bed as well. Definitely not enough staples. One thing I don't like about it, it's not bending very nice. It kinks really easily, so you gotta be quite careful with it. So it's quite a brutal line. It's not as flexible as I'd like it to be, but for the money I think it should be okay. Now definitely not enough staples, or these pegs. I need to make more to actually finish the other bed. I have used everything that I have. Now it is working fine. It's spraying or doing what it's meant to do with my hose. Now what I'll do is actually I'll put a valve in here where I can turn each bed off and on as I please. I'm not sure how much pressure it actually needs to do all 3 beds at the same time. Now with the 2 garden beds done, I still have some left over, which will be more than enough to finish the 3rd bed, but the carrots are so small I don't want to kill them. Like I said, this thing is not as flexible as I thought it would be, so we'll leave it. Now I'll have 30 meters to play with in the other gardens. We'll see how we go with these 3 beds and what I'll do with them and how I set them up. I'll be, testing and tinkling with these 2 beds, and hopefully the carrots are grown up soon to tinkle with the 3rd bed, and I'll see what else I need. Now the goal for the whole garden is to self-water, to be everything done on time as the work gets busy and I don't have as much time to water, especially in summer. This should help me and my plants quite a bit. Now whether these drips are gonna get blocked up or not, we'll see. It says it's got a little mesh, so it doesn't. What I'll also will do is I'm gonna go buy a small filter, because I'm running my water from my water tanks, so I'll buy a small filter to help filter the water so no dirt goes in there and blocks them accidentally from the inside. And as I use this more and more, I'll keep you up to date, and I'll start making changes, and I'll let you know what works and what doesn't. Now obviously best thing to do with this would be planning ahead and putting these drip lines before the beds are planted. Next time I pull stuff out, and I'll just have to think about it and start installing it before. But if you're a little bit careful, it's still okay to put it in. Well, with that I'll leave it at this. Hopefully you've started your winter garden, and I'll be giving this more tests, and hopefully build it up the way it should be, I'll go to Bunnings or local hardware store and buy a few bits and bobs that I need for this to finish it off, and I'll keep you posted how we go with it. Now, thank you for watching. There's quite a few new subscribers, which I'm happy about, meaning this is going somewhere. People are enjoying what I'm doing and are getting some value out of this. If you're new here, please subscribe and like it if you like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy gardening.